Alright, round two. This looks like a pretty satisfactory hand. I kind of like Rage Mutt with Maze Abomination. That's cool. Well, we're at Rage Mutt mana, so we're going to get our Lifelinker Haste eventually. He's cool because it's usually get at least one surprise lifelink attack in. And as long as you get one in, he feels pretty good. Gatecreeper, let's see what we're dealing with here. 3-color deck. Yes, indeed. Bant. Cloudfin Raptor. Okay. Ooh, Syndic. Yeah. So we're going to drop our Syndic now first. And then the Security Blockade next turn plus Extort. That looks to be the plan. Four drop, Indrik. Plus Evolve. Pretty good. Nice thing is Rage Mutt can still attack into an Indrik for value, but let's get down our Security Blockade most likely. Unless we draw something better. Nope. Alright, let's go for that Blockade. Get a little Blockade, a little bit of Extort. Let's put it on the mountain because we usually want to Extort. Oh wait, that doesn't make sense. I can't. Alright, let's do it on plains then, I guess. Oh, I guess I can't Extort any way you look at it, huh? Well, in that case, let's do it on... Or I can Extort. Yeah, alright. I just can't use my Security Blockade. This turn. Next turn, no problem. If he starts swinging with the Indrik, ideally we get a nice little opportunity to attack with Rage Mutt on the next turn. Alright, he's definitely slamming something. I'm not going to double block the Indrik. It's no reason to give up that much value. No, that's interesting. Alright, that was actually a pretty good draw. Um, I'm going to swing with both. Like, I could play the Rage Mutt, but I'm kind of like playing around Hussar Patrol here with if I leave up the Martial Glory, which I like more. Or like a Giant Growth or something. Yeah, like this is much better for me. Much better. I'd much rather kill the Hussar Patrol and get just a ton of value here, so this is going to work out a lot better for us. And we can still prevent a damage on the backswing. We get to Extort, get to kill his guy. He takes more damage. Still got a lot of action left in our hand. Still just swinging for the fences. So get a little damage prevention. Alright, Crawl Warrior does have the mana to pump it, but Rage Mutt does a lot of work. Gutter Snipe's pretty good too, but let's get down the Rage Mutt and swing in. With Knight and, yeah, I like that. Oh, he's got more stuff? It's kind of curious. Why is that better? Oh, because he gets to evolve the Raptor again, I see. Alright. One sec. Alright. So, take some damage, we gain some life. Yeah. Maybe next turn we get to resolve a Maze Rusher. And that would actually be pretty good for our Maw of the Obsidian on the following turn. That seems like a fairly safe trade to me. Oh, he's just got plays for days. Alright, let's see if this would be a good opportunity to play our Maze Rusher. And no such luck. Alright. So it looks like instead we're going to be doing the Maw so we can block the Towering Indrik. Like I said, would have much rather been able to play Maze Rusher there, but that's okay. No plays, that's good for us. We can do Gutter Snipe Cluestone. Extorting off both. But I think we want the we want the Maze Abomination here. Plus extort. Okay. Looking in a pretty good position here. Okay. I think we just do Cluestone plus extort here. And then we'll do Gutter Snipe, extort. And we'll swing with everything, and I think he probably dies. Although he's got one card left in hand. No, I think he probably dies. Yeah, so we sack the Maze Rusher and that, or the Gutter Snipe, and that should be lethal. Sweet. Alright, so took game one. Had to use a little bit of time there. I had some company come over. But, so his deck is quite a few just creatures, I guess. He clumped out a little bit there, but he's got multiple Gate Creeper Vines. He's got Cloudfin Raptor. Don't have tons to deal with flyers beyond the aerial maneuver. Do have Steeple Rock, which doesn't block Cloudfin Raptor for very long. And it doesn't get by the stupid Towering Indrik, so I think we just leave it the same here. Try her out again. Yeah, we can keep this. Not the best hand I've ever seen, but we have 2 drops. We don't have a red source, which is our most prevalent color, so I guess maybe I should have tanked a little bit longer on this hand, but that's a pretty satisfactory draw right there. Plus we'll be able to do turn 3 Arrestor with Extort, which I like. Oh, that's a pretty phenomenally powerful card. I would trade a V2 Guildmage for a Tide Drinker, though. I guess if he attacks, that means he's got a trick, though. Okay. Well, I can Arrestor that and Extort. Yeah, unfortunately, V2 Guildmage is a pretty phenomenally strong spell. Still don't have a red source. Something to note. Would like to kill that Guildmage. Augur Spree or something? I guess I wouldn't be able to cast it anyway, would I? Let's see. Let's play this. And let's do Cluestone Extort. I have a feeling we're going to be needing to draw some more cards here shortly. Alright, looks like he can start spitting out green Centaur tokens until we can find both a red source and a removal spell. Trying to think if we have any other removal. Just the Augur Spree. Alright. Well. Wait, you have more spells to play too? Alright, this guy's doing pretty hot. This guy is doing pretty hot. Just rolling that hand out. Red source? No. No red source. We're pretty desperate for a red source, are we not? I mean, I could sack the Cluestone. I probably have to, huh? Sack the Cluestone, play the Skulk for no Extort, but we're kind of in a hurry. Alright, did find our red source, so that's good news. Let's drop the Gutter Skulk. At least Maze Rusher gets in for some pretty good damage. Kind of wish I had a sack outlet now, so I could deal with that V2 Guildmage. Yeah, we're gonna double block. It's a pretty fair trade in my mind. So now we can start spitting out centaurs, which is a pretty big deal. Deputy. All right. This guy's got plenty of spells to play. Oh, just a Holy Mantle. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty insanely relevant right now. That's not so relevant. Alright, we're going to play the... Why did I play the white source? God damn it. Don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to play Maze Rusher this turn to, you know, invest 6 mana, but for some reason I play the plains instead of the mountain. Stupid. Really wish he didn't have that V2 Godsy Guild Mage. Makes this match much more difficult. Well, I guess at least I get to extort now. Not attacking, because he can just block it with a Centaur. I don't know how I'm going to beat the Deputy of Acquittals, by the way. That looks like it's... That one's going to be pretty difficult to beat. I'm not sure how I can go about doing that. It's going to be really difficult. Maw of the Obsidian would be a good draw, because then I could steal his Deputy, attack with it, and then sack it. But we're taking a bajillion damage here. He could have actually spit out... Oh, I see. It doesn't matter. He's going to make that Raptor huge anyway. Rakdos Guildgate's pretty god-awful draw. I'm in a bad place, aren't I? Yeah. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I guess we're just chilling. Gonna end up using Martial Glory this turn. Yeah. Opponent's just doing insanely well this round. Oh, that's right. He's got the double extort because he has 1,000,000 defenders. Yeah. I don't think there's much chance of possibly winning this game. I'm trying to think of how that's actually possible, and nothing's really coming to mind. Just did not quite do enough, and turn to Guild Mage for the win. Attacking with a bajillion guys, yeah. Why did I not block with Tide Drinker? I've been doing every single thing wrong in this game. I guess I didn't block with Tide Drinker because I didn't want it to die, but I feel like 5 life is actually probably more relevant right now. I mean, at least I kill a couple guys here, so that's good news. But, oh yeah, we're at 1 life. Yeah, this is pretty insane. Jesus. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So I gotta look at my sideboard again, see if I can do anything. Pretty sure I can't. Okay, so how am I gonna take this guy in game 3? How am I gonna beat a good deck? So I gotta take out, pretty much needed to see Augur Spree so I could kill his Guild Mage. That thing's just gonna quickly take the game over. I guess Steeple Rock's better now. Can block Centaurs. It's actually kind of good. It's one of the better creatures for blocking Centaurs. Let's put in the Rock for the Maze Rusher then. It's a better blocker. And try it again. We'll play first. Yeah, we can keep that. That's actually a pretty good hand. Surprisingly. Surprisingly good. Ooh, Syndic. I like me a Syndic. Probably doing the Arrestor next turn, plus the Extort. Yeah. That way I can get in for 3, and then the following turn maybe even more. Actually, he's taking the 2 anyway, isn't he? But I want to Extort too. Ooh, Tide Drinker. I can't Extort off of it, but I think we want it. So we're just going to swing for 2 and play the Tide Drinker. Okay. Alright, leaving it back. It's probably a wise decision. So now we're just going to do Arrestor and double Extort. Stop that Cloudfin Raptor, and if he wants to trade either of these for a Extort guy, I'm going to allow it. Because Beetleform Mage is kind of a big deal. All right, now that one he'd rather have me with a 1 toughness guy than a 2 toughness guy, but I would have thought he'd care more about the Extort, I guess. Let's get in with that first blade plus Extort, yeah. So he's just going to block with the Vine now. A little less exciting. It's pretty good value for you. Pretty good value for you, fella. Oh, just an Angelic Skirmisher? Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's going to be the game for us. So only outs now are going to be Augur, or else this game is over immediately. This game is just over if we don't get Augur Spree in the next, I'd say 2 turns. We're just dead. You don't beat Skirmisher if you don't have if you don't see your outs to it. So I just don't know any other way to beat Skirmisher besides playing removal on it. There's really no other way to beat it. But what can you do? Sometimes you just have to rapidly lose to big bombs. But yeah, let's draw that Augur Spree and we can end this. And a Jace. Yeah, that's pretty nice, fella. Must be nice. Which pile did he take? Does it even tell me? Okay. He took the Raptor and the Verdenhaven. Augur Spree. Gonna need that Augur Spree. I guess I could also see a sack outlet and an active treason. It's another way to get around it. Active treason pre-combat would at least let me get in for some value. But Augur Spree? No, just some lands. Alright. Gonna lose to Angelic Skirmisher, it looks like. Yep, pretty devastating. Just get in with a million flyers. Yep, can't do a damn thing about it. Just sit here twiddling my thumbs. Yep, take a million damage. You play some more badass spells, I'm assuming, right? Augur Spree, please. No, just a Gutter Skulk. Still no way to attack because he has first strike. Because Angelic Skirmisher is a broken good card. Had a good opener hand, but yeah, there was just no possible way we're beating Skirmisher if we don't see the Augur Spree. It's just not happening. Just not happening. Well, we do need to buy some time, so let's do it. Really? Really? You get the Skirmisher and the Jace, and you have the Simic Charm to protect it from Act, which wasn't even going to win me the game. Jeez. Yeah, well, we're dead. That is death right there. Wow. Devastating. Absolutely shattering Shatteringly bad for us. Alright, well, lost to a bunch of good spells. Can't do anything about it. Kind of disappointed. Thought our deck was playing fairly well, but he then showed us a mythic and a really ridiculous rare, and we quickly lost, so can't do anything about it. See you next draft.